So I want to welcome you to tonight's online training, and I'm going to be sharing with you how to get to $10,000 a month with the right products and the right sales system. My name is Matt Lloyd. I assume if you're on this training right now, you know who I am. I am the creator of MOBE, which is an online education training company. I'll tell you a little bit more about my story as we go on, but tonight's webinar is really more about you. I'm assuming if you're on this webinar, you are looking to build a full-time income with an online business. So I'm going to show you how to get to $10,000 per month or possibly more with this system tonight. Okay, so let's get right into it. I'm going to start off by making you a big, bold promise. If you are willing to put 90 minutes aside right now and just focus exclusively on everything that I'm about to tell you, the investment that you make here will pay off like no other investment you make this entire month, possibly this entire year. Okay, and I'll tell you why. I've been doing this now for 7 years, full-time internet marketing for 7 years. I started in late 2008. I have made a lot of mistakes. I've learned a lot of things the hard way, but I've also figured out the few things that work and that allow someone to go from making practically nothing in this industry to experiencing just huge amounts of success. I've coached people from $10,000 a month right up to $100,000 a month and beyond that. So I've seen people who had never done this before. They came in, they got the right training, they were able to start utilizing some of the things that I'm going to be sharing with you tonight, and they've completely transformed their lives. So please give this your full undivided attention. So a few of the things that I'm going to be sharing with you. Number one, we're going to start out by talking about the biggest misconception of this entire industry. And just about every single person who wants to make money online, they get this part wrong. Okay, so this alone will be worth you being here tonight. I'll tell you what that is in just a moment. Number two, I'm going to share with you what caused my business to grow from $700 a month. This is back in 2011. So I've been at it for a couple of years. My income was just up and down. I had what you might call roller coaster income. But I was averaging just $700 a month, practically nothing. And within an 18-month period, I went from $700 right up to $315,000 a month. I'm going to share with you what exactly I did in that period that allowed me to just scale so incredibly fast, and then also how you can possibly take some of these strategies and apply them to your own business. I should also just mention a few disclaimers here. Anything that I tell you tonight, I'm not guaranteeing results in any way, shape, or form. However, if you do take these strategies and you apply them, they can have some just amazing effects on your own income. Okay, number three, how do the numbers break down? So have you ever wondered, for you to take an online business or to start an online business and grow it to $1 million per year, what would that actually look like? Like, how many products would you have to be selling on the front end? How many would you have to be selling on the back end? What would that actually look like? I used to wonder this when I was starting out. So I'm going to share with you from experience what it does look like. And what you will realize is that it actually takes a lot fewer customers than you might imagine. Okay, so I will show you in just a little bit. Number four, where at least half of your monthly revenue should be coming from. Now, this is a surprise income source that you are likely completely ignoring right now. I find that most internet marketers are not utilizing this channel. And in the years that I've been doing this, if you add in this one channel, which I will show you, you can literally double your revenue from 1 month to the next. It's very powerful. Most people don't want to add in this channel because of their feelings around it. They're uncomfortable with it. But I'll show you how you don't even have to do the work. You can leverage someone else's work. Okay, so I'll talk about that in just a moment. And number five.
Now, so far, we've already paid out over $100 million, and that's over the last 5 years. So this works, and I'm going to show you how we will pay out a lot more than that.
And also how you can share in some of those earnings. So if that sounds interesting to you, let me know in the comments, and feel free to be commenting all the way through tonight's webinar. I will be reading them. I will have an assistant on the line as well. If I don't get back to every single one of them, we have a lot of people here tonight, so just realize that. But yeah, definitely interact. I want to make this a two-way thing. So before we get started, one more favor. I don't know where in the world you're watching this. You could be in America, Australia, Asia, the UK. But if you're like me, you probably have about 10 or 20 different tabs open in your internet browser. You might have Facebook open, Gmail, YouTube, who knows what else. So if you do have those tabs open, do me a favor. I want you to get out of Facebook. I want you to just log out, at least cross it out, If you have Skype turned on, please switch it to do not disturb or just turn it off completely. And if you have a phone, please just put it on silent at least, and even just turn it off for the next 90 minutes. Again, I want to stress that I might say something on this webinar like in the next 90 minutes, and that might be the one thing that you needed to hear to make all the difference. And I've had those golden nuggets over the years where someone who was more experienced than I was in building big online business just said one little thing, and it was the turning point for me. So I don't want you to miss that turning point just because there was some distraction. Okay, so we're going to make this quick. This will go for under 90 minutes now, but just do me a favor, put aside all distractions. If you have someone else in the house or around you, just maybe let them know that you want to remain undisturbed for the next 90 minutes, and just let's get right into it, okay? Alright, so the first thing I want to begin is just by addressing the big elephant in the room. And a lot of internet marketing gurus, even though I would never give myself that title, but a lot of them like to hide this fact. They like to make it sound like it's so easy for everyone to succeed online, and most people who try succeed. And that's not the fact at all. Most people who try and make money online actually fail. In fact, it's somewhere over 97%. Who thinks that's a big number? Okay, over 97%. Now here's the good news. It's not because internet marketing or online marketing doesn't work. It's because they have the completely wrong approach. They are trying to do all the wrong, unimportant things and neglecting the few important things they should be doing. So I'm going to share with you what those things are tonight, but that's just the fact. 97% of people don't succeed online. Making money online is actually really, really simple. Okay, there's just two equations that you need to remember at all times to building a profitable online business. And I want you to write these down, okay? I'm going to share with you what they are. They're going to look like common sense when I show you. But if you can remember these two things and always have these two conditions in place, then you can make a lot of money. Okay, so here's the first one. You might have even seen this before, but let me explain. Traffic plus conversions equals sales. Traffic plus conversions equals sales. So I will break these down in just a moment, but traffic is basically getting people to a website. It could be your website. It could be someone else's website that you are promoting as an affiliate. Conversions is the ability of that website to have someone pull out a credit card and actually buy. Now, as long as we have people going to a website and we have a percentage of them being converted, in other words, deciding to buy, now we have sales. Is that all we need to build a really profitable online business? It's not, because if you neglect this next part, you can have a business that's bringing in a lot of cash, but more cash is flowing out at the same time, and you're not making a profit. And this is all about making a profit. Your goal is to build an online business that is profitable so that you can actually start enjoying life. You can start putting aside all of your money worries. So you need to have a profitable online business for that to happen. So here's the second equation I want you to write down. The sales that you're getting must be greater than your advertising costs and your fulfillment cost. In other words, what are your overheads to run your business, and what are you spending on advertising to generate the traffic? You need to make sure that your sales are greater than that number. And as long as they are, now you can make a profit. Now, if we have these two conditions in place, then we have a profitable online business. But if one of them is out of balance, for example, if you don't have enough traffic going to the website, whether it's your website or someone else's website you're promoting, well, you can't have sales, because if no one sees it, no one can buy. If your advertising costs are much more than what you're actually bringing in, of course, you don't have a profitable online business. Okay, so let's break this down a little bit further. Number one, what do I mean by traffic? Traffic is just getting visitors to your website. That's really what it is. Getting visitors, people around the world, to click on little ads that you place and get in front of your website. Now, here's the one thing you must remember. Not all clicks are created equal. I see this all the time where different internet marketers out there, they're talking about clicks as if they are a commodity, as if they're all the same. So, for example, Internet Marketing Guru 1, they might say, well, I got 1,000 clicks at 55 cents each. And Internet Marketing Guru 2 might say, well, that's nothing. I got 1,000 clicks at 40 cents each. So they start comparing how many clicks they're getting and what costs they're paying. none of that really matters because clicks are not a commodity. All clicks are different because behind every single click, always remember there's a real person. There's someone somewhere in the world. They could be on their cell phone. They could be in their office behind their computer, but there's someone behind that click, and that person is in a certain state of mind. They're at a certain point in the buying process. They have certain emotions, fears, impulses. So not all clicks are created equal. There are situations where I would gladly pay $5 per click or more. In fact, there are situations where I would gladly pay $10 or more per click. And there's also situations where I wouldn't even want to pay 10 cents for clicks. It all depends on the quality of that click. Who is it coming from? So we always must make sure that we're focusing on quality of clicks. Okay, and how do we determine the quality of the click? Well, first thing is, what are you promoting? What are you selling? Where are you trying to send traffic to? If you're trying to send traffic to a website which is all about weight loss, okay, which promises some kind of benefit in the weight loss area, well, you don't want clicks from people who are perfectly happy with their weight because they're not motivated to make a change. Okay, so we need to identify who is our best buyer, okay, who's our best prospect, how do we get clicks from those people? Now, I should also mention, I forgot to say this at the start, most of you on this live training right now, you are actually in the process of going through our 21-step training. Now, if you're not, just ignore what I'm about to say, but if you are going through the 21-step training, at the end of your 21-step training, you will then start getting your traffic training. So we actually show you where to go and place ads, everything that you need to know about traffic. That is coming after you complete the 21 steps. Okay, but we need to get traffic to get leads, and of course we need leads to get customers. Okay, now here's the big mistake. Okay, and this is the big mistake that most people make, which really messes up their chances of making good money online. Okay, so I really want you to note this one down. It's the fallacy of free traffic. I see so many people who get started in this industry, they find some website to promote, and then they think to themselves, okay, now I need to focus on getting large quantities of free traffic or really, really cheap traffic. And in their mind, they think, well, if I can just get a whole lot of traffic to this website, surely some of those people are going to buy. So their entire focus is always on getting really cheap traffic. Free is their favorite word. They like free traffic. Now, who likes free traffic? On this webinar right now, do me a favor, type in, do you like free traffic? I can already see some comments coming in. People are saying, yes, of course. Yeah, we like the idea of free traffic, but really, paid traffic is where it's at. And I'll tell you why. Number one, free traffic is not usually really free. When people talk about free traffic, they're usually talking about writing articles or blog posts that rank in the search engines. In other words, SEO, search engine optimization. But is that really free? Absolutely not. It's not, because the right quality content takes a lot of time. Now, your time is worth something, right? Okay, so to create all of this content that's supposedly going to bring us free traffic, it takes time. To create videos, for example. I mean, I have YouTube channels that have over 1 million views. They've taken years to get up to that point. And I've created probably close to about 1,000 videos at this point over the last 7 years. Now, I do get traffic from those videos every single day in fairly large quantities, but is it free? No, it's not, because I spent literally, if you add it up all the time, I mean months creating all those videos. So the idea of free traffic, it's not really free. There's always a cost. And here's my advice to you. In the very beginning, forget about free traffic. Forget about free traffic. Forget about the idea of doing SEO and making a video and having it go viral. Focus on paid traffic. Paid traffic because, number one, it's more scalable. Number two, it allows you to test much faster. You can go and buy an ad and get results by tomorrow and know whether things are working or not. With free traffic, it's a very slow process. Okay, so paid traffic is much more scalable. Now, that doesn't mean that you need to have thousands of dollars per month to go and spend on traffic. It doesn't mean that at all. When I first started in this industry back in late 2008, I remember my first traffic sources was advertising on Google. I was using what they called Google AdWords or Google pay-per-click ads. And when I first started out, I was spending about $10, $15 per day. If I spent over $20 per day, that was a little bit outside of my comfort zone. So start out with where you're comfortable, but any amount of money, whether it's $5 or $10 a day, is better than just wasting a lot of time trying to master free traffic. Focus on paid traffic, much more scalable. Okay, here's another way of looking at it. Let's say your goal is to get to $1 million a year. Do me a favor and just type in if that sounds good to you. $1 million per year. Okay, and what I like to do is I like to work out, all right, what's my annual income target and how much would that be per month? So $1 million per year, we're looking at $84,000 per month, right? Now, if we assume that we are working typical standard work hours, then that's going to work out to be somewhere around $350 per hour. We need to be bringing in about $350 per hour to make that $84,000 a month to become a seven-figure earner. Now, if your time is worth $350 an hour, do you really think that it makes sense for you to be writing some article that you hope will go viral and bring you a lot of free traffic? Absolutely not. Okay, that's going to be a waste of your time. So all traffic has a cost. All traffic has a cost. And rather than focusing on the cost of traffic or what you're outlaying on traffic, here's what I really want you to focus on. Start focusing more on ROI, return on investment. That's really all you should care about. If someone says that they have an ad to sell you and it's going to cost you $500, your reaction to that should be, okay, well, what can I potentially make from this traffic source or this ad? Okay, so you should then start looking at, well, where's the traffic source coming from? What can I expect to generate in terms of clicks, leads, sales? But you should be more focused on ROI. And I see so many people in this industry, especially people who are brand new, as soon as they hear that price sticker of $500 or whatever that ad is selling for, they immediately think of it as an expense, a big expense, and oh no, I should stay away from that. Okay, that sounds way too expensive for me. Never think of your advertising or your traffic as being an expense. It is an investment. And there's good investment and there's poor investment. Your responsibility as a business owner is to go after the good traffic sources. And again, we will teach you how to do that, especially after you get through the 21 steps. Okay, so the cost of traffic. In the years that I've been doing this, and even before, long before I was in this industry, the cost of traffic has only really been going in one direction. Who can guess which direction that is? I'll give you a hint. It's up. Okay, the cost of traffic is going up. And I'll tell you why. The internet as a marketing medium for businesses all around the world, it's more and more in demand every single day. You notice that traditional media channels like radio advertising, direct mail, magazine advertising, print advertising, and so forth, there's still a demand, but it's becoming less and less. A lot of the advertising dollars are shifting more and more every single year towards the internet. And why do you think that is? Next time you're out in public, have a look around at where everyone's attention is. Usually you'll notice it's not on what's happening around them. It's a little bit scary, even if they're sometimes driving. It's not even around what they should be focused on. Most people, when you go out in public, they're looking down at their phones. Okay, they're looking down at their smartphones. And what medium are they engaged in there? It's the internet. Okay, so more and more of people's attention is shifting towards the internet, and it's becoming a bigger and bigger part of our lives. So advertisers like you and me, we understand this. More advertising dollars go into internet marketing, and because a lot more money gets spent, there's a lot more demand for the traffic that is there. This in turn pushes up prices. Okay, so you can see advertising spend for mobile ads, cell phone ads, it's going up. Okay, it's only going in one direction. And here you can see this is a forecast for digital ad sales. This is what they are forecasting. Okay, so again, you can see it is continuing to go up and up. And cost per click prices, so this is what businesses have been paying on average per click. Now this data is a little bit old, so it goes back to 2012 and so on, but you'll notice it's going up and up and up. Now what does this mean for you and me? The cost of getting traffic is going up. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I actually think of it as a really good thing, and I'll tell you why. Whatever business in whatever niche can afford to pay the highest amount of money to acquire a customer will win. Okay, they will outcompete all the other businesses in their niche. And that's what this webinar is going to be about. A large topic that we cover tonight is going to be about how do you really maximize the dollar value of a customer for your business. Because if a customer is worth, let's say, $300 to you on average, and that same customer is worth only $100 to another competing business in your niche, who's going to win? Of course, you're going to win because you can afford to pay a higher price to acquire that customer. If a customer is worth $300 to you, would you be willing to pay $200 to acquire that customer? I hope that everyone right now is typing in yes, because of course you should. Outlay $200, bring in a $300 customer and you made $100. Okay, you're still profitable. Your competitors can't be profitable at those prices. So rising advertising costs, it's not a bad thing. It's actually a really, really good thing. Now let's talk about conversion. So most people who get started online, their attention is focused on traffic, and more specifically on getting free traffic or getting the next viral traffic source. They do things like they buy into traffic exchanges and all of those kind of crazy things, which I'll admit I did that stuff for at least a year myself when I was starting out. Okay, so they're always focused on how do I get more traffic, or how do I get really low cost or even better free traffic. This is the wrong place to start. It is the wrong place to start. This is not where you want to be focused on. Instead, you want to be focused on your selling system, okay, your sales process. In other words, your sales funnel. What's that series of steps that you take a website visitor through when they land on your website to convert them into a paying customer? That's where you want your focus to be. Focus on that first, long before you focus on traffic. And if you will do that, if you will understand what I'm telling you right now, this will make all the difference in the world. It really will. So here's the question I want you to ask. If I get a visitor to my website, how much is that visitor worth? Now, who can confidently tell me right now what that number is? Okay, it's okay if you don't know what it is, because most people really don't have a clue what this number is. But have you ever really thought about this question? If I can get a visitor to my website, well, how much do they spend on average? This metric is critical. Okay, this is critical. Let me show you how you calculate it. Okay, it's just like this. Average visitor value, that's the number, average visitor value is equal to gross sales, so how much revenue came in within a particular amount of time, divided by the number of unique visitors. So in other words, let's say you had $500 in sales and you had 500 unique visitors. In that same amount of time, it would be $500 divided by 500 visitors, which would be $1 per visitor on average. Okay, so let's put in some more numbers. And by the way, think of this number, average visitor value, as the maximum that you can afford to pay for a visitor to your website and still make a profit. Okay, so how much is the click worth to you? That's really what you're looking at here. Let's put in some numbers. Let's say you get 100 unique visitors to your website and you get one sale of your product, and your product happens to be $100. $100 divided by 100 visitors is $1. In other words, each of those 100 people on average spent $1 with your business. Or you can work it out like this. Okay, so these are the numbers. It's quite simple. Okay, so look at your sales in the past week or the past day. Choose any fixed amount of time and divide it by how much traffic or how many clicks came to your website. This will give you this number. Now, what we want to be focused on as online business owners is constantly increasing this dollar value per average visitor. That's where we want to be focused. Because if each website visitor, let me ask you a question here. If each website visitor to your website was worth $1 on average, and I was willing to sell you clicks of good traffic, okay, good quality traffic, just like your other former buyers, and I was willing to sell you those clicks for 50 cents each, would you be interested in buying them? Well, hopefully you say yes. Because if you go and buy 1,000 clicks at 50 cents each, and they're each worth $1 on average, well, you're still going to be quite profitable. You're still going to be making good money. But if I'm only willing to sell you clicks at $2 each, and you know that those are your standard quality clicks or traffic sources, then that doesn't make sense. Now you might be thinking, well, Matt, how do I increase this number? Like, I've got no idea. How do I increase this number? I'll show you in just a moment, but I will also show you how you can have someone else do this for you. Someone else who will do all the work for you in constantly improving and maximizing this number. Here's another way of looking at it. Your website, okay, and again, I'm talking about the website that you choose to promote. So it could be someone else's that you are promoting as an affiliate. You don't need to have your own website. But whatever website that you decide to promote, it's a little bit like a vending machine. I want you to imagine that you were feeling kind of thirsty and you started looking around and you wanted to find a vending machine where you could buy a can of Coke. And you came across this vending machine. Now, it was this old, beaten-down vending machine. It looked pretty old. You wondered, does this thing actually even work? But you walked up to it, and you see your can of Coke, and it's $1. Okay, and you think, all right, great. So you take it $1, you put it into the little coin slot machine, and you choose the can of Coke, and nothing happens. For some reason, that can of Coke just remains sitting there, but you hear the change rattle in the little dispenser down below. So you bend down, you pull out the coins that came out, and this vending machine has taken that $1 that you put into it and turned it into 90 cents. So you're a little bit annoyed by this. You think, hey, what's going on here? So you put in the 90 cents back into the vending machine, and this time, because you didn't bring your wallet, you have to choose a cheaper drink at 90 cents. And it just happens to be one, so you choose it. Once more, you don't get the drink. More coins, okay, coming out of that coin dispenser. But this time, it only returns 80 cents. And this goes on and on until you start to really just run out of your money. Now, how would you feel about this whole thing? Would you keep putting money into it? Probably not. You might put money into it a couple times, but at some point you're going to think, you know what, this is just a waste of time. Why am I putting money into this? And I'm not even getting what I want, let alone all of my money back. Now, on the other hand, let's pretend that you didn't go to that vending machine. Instead, you went to this one. Now, this one looked really nice. This one looked like it was just installed last week. You walk up to it, you put in that dollar note or dollar coin, and you choose your Coke. But for some reason, this one doesn't even give you the Coke. It gives you more coins back. You bend down to pull up those coins, and now in your hand, there's $1.20. And you think, oh, great. An extra 20 cents. Okay, great. So you put in the $1.20 and you think, you know what, forget about getting a can, I'm going to get a bottle. Okay? You put in the $1.20, you choose the bottle. Once more, you don't get the bottle. You get more coins. This time, though, it's $1.50. And you think, hey, something's going on here. So you take that $1.50, you put it back in, you get $2 back. You put the $2 in, you get $3 back. You insert the $3, you get back $4.50. Now here's my question to you. If that was you in that situation, how long would you continue to put coins into this vending machine? Okay, do me a favor and type it in. Okay, and I can see people typing in right now. I would stand there for as long as I could. Someone just said I would stand there for a week straight. I wouldn't sleep. You would be there for as long as you could. You really would, because it would appear that you've found some kind of money machine, some kind of machine that prints money on demand. Well, your website is just like one of these vending machines. Either you have a website where you go and put money into it. In other words, you spend money on traffic, and you putting money into it, and it gives you back more than you inserted or less than you inserted. Okay, that is your average visitor value. You put in $1 to get someone to the website. If your average visitor value is $2, great. Now you have a vending machine like the one on the right. Now, here's what happens when that is the case. For every $1 that you spend on traffic, now you're making a profit. So if you are smart, then what you think is, okay, how do I keep on increasing my monthly spend? If I spent $1,000 on traffic last month and I made a profit, I made $2 back for every $1 I spent on traffic. Next month, the question you should ask is, how do I spend a lot more than $1,000? And I will tell you, that kind of mentality was responsible for me going from $700 a month, this is midway through 2011, to getting to over $315,000 per month in revenue. That it all came down to that mentality of, all right, I need to get a website that allows me to insert $1 and be profitable. But as soon as I got that, I was not afraid to spend money. Okay, again, I didn't think of it as an expense. I thought of it as an investment. I thought, okay, if I can get back $2 for every dollar I spend, then I will gladly spend $10,000 per month. I'll gladly spend even more. As long as I'm profitable, I'm going to stand in front of that vending machine for as long as I can until it stops paying out. So here's my mantra. Maximize average visitor value and never stop improving it. If you are not creating the website that you're sending traffic to, let's say that you are using someone else's website, which I will explain in just a minute. I will show you that on tonight's webinar. But if you're using someone else's website, you better make sure that this is also their mantra too. Okay, because you're spending your time, your money to advertise for them. You want to make sure that that person who owns the website, this is how they operate. Okay, that they are always making their website into a more efficient selling machine. That way you're going to get the highest return on investment for whatever money you spend on traffic. So this is the holy grail. This is where we are trying to get to. If you can make sure that your average visitor value is greater than your average cost per click, now you have a scalable business. Now you can scale very quickly. And this is how it's possible for people who are starting out and have less than, say, $100 per month to spend on traffic. This is how it's possible for those people to go from making, $1,000 a month or less to making $100,000 per month in less than 1 year. Okay, it's simply because they get to this point, this situation, and they're able to rapidly increase their advertising from 1 month to the next and rapidly increase their profits. Okay, so write this down. To survive and thrive, I need a selling system that converts well enough to pay for the increasing cost of traffic. Again, I will show you one tonight. So if you don't have one right now, that's fine. I will show you where to find one. To survive and thrive, you need a selling system that converts well enough to pay for the increasing costs of traffic. Now, here's the big rookie mistake. And I think I already covered this, but I want to make sure it's crystal clear. A lot of people think, well, let me first learn about traffic. I will learn how to generate traffic first, and I'll worry about figuring out how to monetize it later. That's the wrong approach. Again, focus on the sales system. Focus on that website and that website's ability to maximize average visitor value. Find that first, and then you focus on traffic. That's why, again, with our 21-step training, we focus more on the business model and the selling system, that part of it, before we teach you traffic. Traffic comes last. Okay, this is the way that you succeed in this business. Okay, traffic comes second. First, you must focus on conversions. You must focus on getting the right selling system in place. So, who would like to see what a good selling system actually looks like? Who would like to see one that cranks out consistently millions of dollars per month in revenue? I'm going to show you a small portion of it. Okay, I'm going to show you a small portion of my sales system just so you can see what it looks like and what goes into building one of these sales systems. And then I'm going to share with you how you can leverage it so you don't have to do all the work in creating it. Okay, so let me show you the process that I take my leads through in order to get them to buy from me. Okay, it all starts with an ad. Okay, just a little ad, and the ad could be on social media, it could be on Facebook, just a tiny little ad. Click here, and I've got something for you. There's some benefit. It could be a live event, it could be a free video, but there's some benefit for clicking. Now, in your ad, you're not selling the product. Never try and sell the product in the ad. In the ad, the only thing you're selling is someone clicking the ad. So offer them an immediate benefit for clicking. Okay, don't try and sell the product before they even get to the website. Let the website do that. Okay, the ad could be a banner ad as well. Okay, it doesn't have to be an ad on social media. It could be a banner ad. It could be a solo ad. Maybe you find someone who's got an email list. You go to them and you say, can you promote my website? Here's my link. And they send it out. That's otherwise known as a solo ad. There's good solo ads and there's certainly bad solo ads out there. But again, once you get through the 21-step training, we teach you all of that, okay, how to find the good ones. But it all starts with an ad. Could also just be a blog. Okay, you have a blog and this is how you're getting your traffic. Could even be direct mail. Okay, I definitely spend a lot of money on direct mail every month. we don't limit ourselves to just the internet. Direct mail is also incredibly powerful. But here's the next step in our little sales process. So the ad gets their attention. The ad gets them to the website. And on the website, we don't give them everything that they want right up front. Instead, we have what's known as a lead capture page, otherwise known as a squeeze page, an opt-in page. They all mean the same thing. It's basically a one-page website where we say, here's the benefit, and if you want it, I need your email address. Okay, so it's like a friendly bribe. So you can see this one in the bottom left. It says, free video reveals the system used by regular people making 6 figures monthly on the internet and living the .com lifestyle. So if they want to see the free video, they have to enter their email address. Now, typically about 1/3 of the people who land on these different pages will actually opt in. They will put in their email address. Why do we do this? We do this because rarely do people buy on their first exposure. Okay, so if we have a sales video on the next page that gives them the value and then also makes an offer, rarely are people even going to buy on the next page. So by capturing their contact details, even if it's just an email address, now we can follow up. Okay, now we actually have that lead, so we can send them an email, and we can continue to send them an email every day, market to them, build a relationship with them, earn their trust, and eventually make a sale at some point. It could be a week from now, it could be a year from now. Okay, but by capturing the contact details, now we're building a list. Okay, and that list actually becomes our most valuable asset. Now, after they opt in, after we've got their contact details, now we're going to give them what they want. If we promised a video, we give them a video. If we promised an ebook, we give them the ebook, but we give them what they want. So what you're looking at here, this is a sales video for a course I have called Traffic Generator Pro. So after they opt in, they watch the video. Now it is a sales video, but it also gives good content at the same time. Can you provide valuable content and sell at the same time? Absolutely. Some people think you can't. You actually can. You can actually be providing really great value and selling at the same time. And there's nothing wrong with that. All the great marketers do it. So that's otherwise known as your conversion page. At the end of your conversion page, there is a buy now button. So someone can actually go and buy. They end up on the order page, fill out their credit card details, and the sale is complete. Then they get the product. So for example, those of you going through the 21-step training, this is what happened for you. You at some point saw an ad, saw a video, or read a letter, decided to buy, and now you've got access to the training, and now you also have a coach that you should be working with. And by the way, if you haven't reached out to your coach, that's the first thing to do. Reach out to your 21-step coach. You'll have their contact details in your email when you got involved in the 21 steps. Also, when you log into the members area, you can see their details, but reach out to them. Make sure you're working with them because they're going to be your biggest asset in this whole training process. But that's your product delivery. Now, on the surface, it looks quite easy, but behind it, there's a lot of intricate little details about how it all functions. Here's a screenshot of a small part of our sales funnel. Okay, this is one of our older sales funnels. The ones that we have today are a lot more advanced than this one, but I'm just showing you this so you can see there's a lot that goes on under the bonnet. Okay, so in this case, for example, on the left, you see a new customer comes in. The phone sales team will then follow up. Now, if they can't make contact with them on the first call, they'll get a task to call them the next day. And they have multiple call attempts. If they can reach them, there's different outcomes. So again, this is a small part of this sales funnel. Now, you don't necessarily need to go and build all of this. You can find someone who has, and you can leverage their system. But my point is, in order to maximize that average visitor value, this is what's required, okay, to get the highest average visitor value, to have a website that can make you a lot of money. These are the kind of things that we need to do behind the scenes. Now, in addition to that, when they do opt in, there's a whole bunch of emails they're going to start getting. So here's one of our email sequences. This one is a 45-day email follow-up sequence. So I wrote all the 45 emails. I put them in where they had a 24-hour delay between each one. And so it went day 1, day 2, day 3, and so on. Now, once they get to the end of the 45 days, then we add them to our broadcast list and we start contacting them daily with a live broadcast email. But we continue to provide value and try and make a sale to convert our traffic into paying customers. Okay, so this is part of the selling system. In fact, this is an enormous part of the selling system. Okay, this really is. Having a good email sequence, this is really important. But it's not just that. If we go back to this email sequence, I don't know if you can see that, but if you look closely, it's got, like down there on 16, it says step 1, no webinar invite campaign only if not already attended. So if someone hasn't attended a particular webinar, now they end up getting invited to this special webinar. Okay, they get invited to it. So now we have webinars also in our follow-up process too. And week 2, they get invited to this webinar. Week 3, they get invited to this webinar. So these are all different multiple points where they can buy something, but where they can also get value on the webinar. Okay, so maybe they haven't bought anything after 4 weeks. They attend this particular webinar, and they do. Okay, but there are different products being offered that have different value propositions. This particular product is all about outsourcing. It's called the OPT formula, other people's time. Maybe someone wants to learn how to hire their first virtual assistant. So they haven't bought anything from me after 5 weeks, but they attend this webinar and they think, you know what, this is exactly what I wanted, I'm going to buy. Sale is made. And then we also have upsell sequences. So if they do buy anything, then there's upsells, what I prefer to call additional offers. Okay, they can go through and they can buy the additional offers right then and there by clicking add to cart. Okay, so this also goes into the selling system as well. Now behind all of that is a phone team. There is a phone team that follows up and calls back our clients, and we find out what they want, what they need, and then whatever they need, we have a program for them. At least for most people we do. We have programs that go right up to $30,000 and above. We actually have one that goes right up to $100,000. That's for an annual coaching program with myself that goes for an entire year. But that's a rare program that we offer. Most our main core programs go up to about $30,000 each, and a lot of those are sold on the phone. So this phone sales process is a huge part of the entire sales process. It really is. Now, you might have been looking at these last few slides and thinking, well, Matt, that's great for you, but this looks like a lot of work. This looks like a lot of work to put together. How can I possibly do that? Well, again, I'm going to share with you how you don't even need to do all the work. You can actually leverage my sales system. Okay, you can leverage it if you want. But here's the reason why I wanted to show you all of that. When you have the right sales system in place, you have just a tremendous advantage over anyone else in this industry. You really do. Because number one, you can afford to pay more than all your competitors for the same traffic, because that traffic is worth a lot more to you. It has a much higher average visitor value. So for example, with everything that I just showed you, our average customer value is about 20 times higher than most of our competitors. They don't even come close because they don't have very advanced selling systems in their business. We do. And here's a big tip to dominating a niche. It's all about having high ticket offers. High ticket offers are more expensive, more valuable programs that you can offer on the back end, okay, to your front end customers. That is the secret. Okay, that made all the difference for me. When I first understood this lesson, which was late 2011, that was the big turning point that allowed me to scale very quickly. Okay, it's all about having high ticket offers. So I said at the start I was going to show you what does $1 million business actually look like, and let me show you what it does look like. And I realize that some of you right now in this webinar, you might think you're a long way off from ever having $1 million per year business. But once you start making good money, I mean, once you start getting to $10,000 or more per month, getting from $100,000 per year to $1 million, it's actually not as hard as you might think. Okay, the first big barrier that most people go through is getting to the $100,000 or more per year. But once they're able to do that, scaling up to $1 million or more per year is relatively easy. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You start off by having some kind of front-end product. This is the initial product that you would offer to your customers. So that's the top row. Let's say that you're offering it at $49. Okay, $49 to buy the product. And let's say you get 60 customers who buy that. So total revenue you made from those customers is $2,940. Not a lot of money, but if you're advertising online, that at least helps to cover your advertising expense. Certainly at least some of it. So then behind that you have an upsell. You have some kind of upsell, and from those initial 60 customers, let's say that 1/4 of them, which is 15 of them, decide, yes, I want the upsell. I'm going to pay $297 for the upsell. And they buy. Great, you've just made an additional $4,455. Now behind that, let's say you offer some kind of continuity. Continuity means monthly billing. Okay, you have some kind of offer. It could be a inner circle newsletter or something like that. $97 per month. Let's say it's at that price point. And let's say that 30 of those initial 60 customers say, yes, I want it. I want that newsletter. So now you've got recurring revenue coming in, recurring commissions. Okay, $2,910 per month. That's nice. Now, behind that, we have what's known as a higher ticket offer. And our first high ticket offer, let's say it's at $3,300. Let's say that 10 of our initial 60 customers, when we follow up on the phone, or someone else follows up on the phone for us, and it's good at what they do, and if 10 of them say yes, that's an additional $33,000. But we don't stop there. We offer more valuable programs, higher price point. Let's say we go up to $5,500. Let's say that 6 people also say, yes, I want this one as well. There's another $33,000. And then let's say that we have one $10,000 program, and out of those 6 previous people, one of them says, you know what, I also want the $10,000 program. Now, is there anything wrong with offering programs that go up to $10,000 and above? What do you think? Do you think that's right? Do you think that's wrong? How do you feel about that? Do me a favor and type in, because I'm always interested to hear about this. So I'm reading through some of the comments coming in right now, and most people are saying, yes, that's fine, as long as the value is there. Some people are saying, no. Here's the reality. If the value is there, then you have every right to charge a price point that supports the value, and there should be absolutely no guilt, no hesitation to do that. And if there is, there's something in your mindset that you might want to look at. Okay, that's all I'm going to say on that. But if the value is there, then it's perfectly fine to offer a higher price point. There's some people who just, they always want the premium option. You know, it's like if you're ever flying somewhere, right? You've got people who want to fly economy. You've got some people who want to fly business class, and then you've got a few who want to fly first class. I was on a Emirates flight recently, and I found out that I was flying business class on this flight, and I found out that the first class to get a ticket on this particular flight was over $25,000. Over $25,000. Now, some people might think, well, who would ever pay $25,000 for a flight? Well, there's people who want that experience. They want the luxury. They see the perceived value there. They want it. They're comfortable with it, with paying that kind of money. So as a business owner, you should give them what they want. Okay, so if someone wants to buy a $10,000 program for you, if the value's there, absolutely, you should offer it. Okay, and if you're not offering it, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. So in this case, if we have all of this, which again comes from 60 customers, that's $86,305 per month. Will that get us to over $1 million per year? Absolutely it will. Okay, as long as we're doing over $84,000 per month, we're at $1 million per year. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this is because most people, when they hear those kind of numbers, $1 million per year or more, they think, well, I'm going to have to go and get thousands of customers every month. And it's just not true. If you have the right sales system, okay, if you're leveraging the right sales system, you don't need that many customers to start making really good money. You just need to have a good sales system and also those high ticket offers on the back end. Okay, that's what you need. And by the way, if you want to go and build all of this out yourself, you can usually do something like this. I mean, if you haven't done it before, it's going to take you 1-2 years, something like that, because you have to create all the products, you've got to create all the websites, the email follow-ups, build the phone teams, all of that. It takes time. And ask me how I know this. I know this because I spent years creating what we have here with the MOB marketing system. I spent literally years doing it. So you can do that. If you don't want to, you can leverage someone else's system. Okay, so the MOB marketing system, it essentially gives you this. Okay, it essentially gives you almost like a business in a box. Now you still need to put people into the front end. Okay, it doesn't make money for you by itself, but as long as you put people into the front end, like in this case the 60 customers through the front end, then you can actually make really good money with it. Okay, but that's what you got to do. You got to constantly be putting people through into the front end. In other words, advertise. Now, why is it so important to have a high ticket offer in your sales system? Well, let me ask you this way. What's easier? Let's say you want to get to $100,000 per year. Option one is you can sell 10,000 ebooks at $10 each. Okay, 10,000 ebooks that year at $10 each. Or option two, to make the same amount of money, you can find 10 really good customers who each spend $10,000 with you. What do you think's easier? Of course, it's finding 10 customers. Now, is it proportionately easier to go and find a $10,000 customer than a $10 customer? I know, okay, it is more difficult. However, it's not as more difficult as you might think. Okay, a lot of people think that, oh, to make a $10,000 sale, that's going to take me a long time. That's going to be near impossible. When you have the right system in place, making a $10,000 sale is actually not that hard. And please understand that I'm saying this to you right now after having sold many thousands of programs at $10,000 and above, okay, over the past 5 years at least, since we really started ramping up our business. Okay, so as long as you have the right systems in place, you got the phone follow-up, the email follow-up, all of that in place, making a $10,000 sale, it's not as hard as you might think. This is my advice to you. Make sure that whatever sales system you are using has a high ticket offer. You need to be able to have high ticket offers in what you do. Now, what product could you offer to people that is worth thousands of dollars? You might be wondering, well, what are we actually selling here? Or what could I possibly sell that's worth 10 grand or more? Okay, let me give you a few different examples. Number one, you can sell some kind of coaching program. Let's say, for example, you were in the fitness niche, okay? You were selling training on how to get in really good shape, lose weight, be healthy, those kind of things. So you might have your cheaper front-end products, which could be just an information product. It could be an online course, which sells for $100. Some people don't want just the information. Some people want the hand-holding experience. Some people want to be coached. They want to talk to a real person and get the coaching. Just last night, I paid a guy $2,500 for an hour of his time because even though he had products, what I wanted to learn about, I didn't want to sit through products and sit through videos. I wanted to actually talk to the guy who created the product, and I was willing to pay a lot more money to actually talk to him and be coached. Okay, so some people, they will pay large dollar amounts for coaching programs. And if you have an existing business right now, you should be asking yourself, is there some kind of coaching program or hand-holding program I could create that my clients want, but they'd also be willing to pay more money for? Okay, so that's one. Another example of a high-ticket program or product could be a top-tier business opportunity. It could be some high-end business opportunity that people buy into. You can almost think of a franchise as being in this category. You know, there's over 30,000 McDonald's outlets out there in the world. Last I heard, it's somewhere around 38,000 of them. And if you're going to buy into a McDonald's franchise, depending on where you buy, you are looking at somewhere close to $1 million. In some cases, it's a lot more. If you want to buy into a Subway franchise, I believe it's around $100,000 and upwards. So those are good examples of high-ticket programs. It could also be a done-for-you service. People will pay a lot more money to have everything done for them, okay? Because people don't have a lot of time, they're busy. So if you can save time, if you can save frustration, those kind of things, people will pay good money for done-for-you services. You could put together your own 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 or more program with some kind of done-for-you service. By the way, here's a tip. You don't even need to do all the work. You can find someone else to do the fulfillment and just pay them and you keep the margin. You can also license other people's high-ticket programs. Okay, so if you don't have your own high-ticket program yourself, Well, you can find someone who does and license theirs. Okay, that's another thing you can do. Now, at the very start of this training, I said to you that I was going to reveal one marketing channel that most business owners neglect, but if you can add it into your whole business, you can make a lot more money. And here it is: phone follow-up. Getting on the phone, calling back your leads, even calling back your front-end buyers, and selling on the phone. Now, who's excited about doing phone follow-up? Who loves the idea of picking up that phone and calling people all day and selling? Okay, well, judging on the comments, not too many of you like the idea of doing that all day. I don't blame you, because I used to do this. In the very beginning when I started my online business, I was so desperate to make a sale. I remember in 2009, I was going through a phone book, calling business owners, trying to sell my product. It was terrible. So I understand, if you don't want to be on the phone all day, I get it. Neither do I. But there are some people who love it. They love to be on the phone all day. They love selling on the phone. They love building relationships, helping clients get what they want. That's what they do. They love it. And those are the people that you need to have in your sales system. Okay? You need to have that, because if you can add in the phone is a channel for selling, it's possible on the phone to offer programs that go right up to literally over $100,000 and above. Okay, those kind of programs can be sold on the phone. And I'll tell you why. The most powerful marketing channels, you have a one-on-one interaction. So the most powerful marketing channel is really being face-to-face with someone, right in front of them. If you have the right prospect and you can sit down with them, face-to-face, look them in the eye, that sales channel is far more effective than, say, sending someone to a sales video, where they can't see you, they can't talk to you, they can't even pause you. Okay? So on the phone, what it allows you to do, or allows someone else to do for you, is to find out the needs, the frustrations, all of that of a prospect or an existing customer, and then present a solution, which is really what they want, at a price point which might be much higher than what you could get selling just through the internet. So the moment that you can add in a good phone follow-up into your business, it changes everything. And this happened for me in 2011. I started calling back my buyers. People would buy my product, which was $97 per month. I had a product at that point. It was called my Inner Circle program, $97 a month. And I would call back every single buyer, and I would give them between 30 and 60 minutes of consulting on the phone. And then if I felt that they needed another program I had or that I was promoting based on what they told me, then sure, I would recommend it. But I started to notice that $97 customer, I could help them through offering them a $2,000 program, and they were glad to buy it. They loved the program, but I just took a $97 buyer and multiplied their customer value by 20 times. From one short phone call, one 30-minute phone call. So the moment I saw that, I realized, you know what? I need to build a really good phone sales team. I went and hired my first phone sales rep, then I got my next, and then my next, and I built a phone sales team that now has somewhere over 20 people working all around the world. They work from home, paid on pure commission, and they follow up with our leads, with our clients. They help them, they sell to them if they feel there's a sale to be made, and it's win-win. Okay, it's win-win for everyone. The business makes more, customer gets what they want, and the phone rep also makes a good living from it too. Now here's my question to you. What percentage of our monthly revenue do you believe is sold on the phone? It is somewhere like 35 to 40%, and it used to be 50%. It used to be 50% before we added in some other channels, but it used to be literally half of all of our monthly income. But today it's around 35 to 40%. But that's still an incredibly large amount of revenue. We're talking in the millions, all through the phone. Whatever sales system you decide to leverage, make sure they have a really, really good phone sales channel built into their sales system. That's all I will say. You don't have to go and hire all the people and manage it. You don't have to do that. Just make sure that whoever you're promoting, whatever business you're promoting, make sure that they do that on your behalf. It's really important. Okay, so we do that. For our clients who decide to get involved with the Mode Marketing System, they have our entire phone sales team really just working for them on their behalf. If they generate a lead, this is what's happening behind the scenes. There's an entire phone sales follow-up process that goes through, that the leads go through. So now that you understand the importance of having a high converting sales system, if you want to make money online, and especially if you want to get to that $10,000 a month or more, who would be interested in seeing how they can leverage the MOB marketing system? I want to tell you a little bit more about the MOB marketing system, and I want to tell you about a win-win relationship that I want to start with you, where we can both get exactly what we want. Okay, you can make a lot more money. You can potentially get to $10,000 a month if you're willing to put in the work and follow the training. And I can also get what I want, and it's win-win. Okay, so I want to talk to you about that. Before I do talk to you about that though, I want to tell you what the three main options are for you getting to $10,000 a month. I want you to write these down. Okay, you got three main options. Option number one, if you want to get to $10,000 a month, one way that you could do it is with traditional affiliate marketing. Now, if you're on this training, I'm going to assume that you know what affiliate marketing is. But if you don't, it's basically you promoting someone else's website, and when you get traffic to their website and some of that traffic buys the product, you get paid a commission. Affiliate marketing is a big business. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Companies like Amazon.com, okay, one of the more valuable companies in the world, they use affiliate marketing. It's a big part of their advertising strategy, having lots of what they might call advertising partners out there promoting their programs, and they pay them a commission for bringing them customers. So you might have heard of websites like ClickBank, for example. ClickBank allows you to use their platform. You can promote products on ClickBank and earn commissions. Now, here's typically what it looks like though. If you want to promote someone's product as an affiliate, let's say that you're promoting a product and it sells for $300. Your advertising cost might be $200, right? So you go and spend $200 generating clicks. It could be on Facebook, it could be some other traffic source. And you generate a sale. You make $300. Here's my question to you. How much profit have you made? Do me a favor and type that in. How much profit have you actually made? Now, from some of the comments I'm getting right now, people are saying you've made $100, and it would appear that way on the surface. But you actually haven't, because with traditional affiliate marketing, you're getting paid somewhere from 30 to 40%, maybe up to 50% of the sales price. So we're talking about a $300 product. Let's say you're getting paid $150. That's a 50% commission, half of it, right? Well, you spent $200, you got back $150. Have you made a profit? No, you've actually lost $50. Okay, you are in the red. That's not good. So pros and cons of affiliate marketing. One of the pros is the selling system, it's set up. That's the good part about it. You don't need to go and build websites or create products. That part is all done for you, and that's incredibly valuable. That's going to save you so much time. You know, you're not going to have to create sales videos or hire expensive copywriters or build customer support teams. That is valuable. But the big con, the big downside of traditional affiliate marketing is that you have small margins. Okay, you're making little 30, 40, 50% commissions at most. And they're on low price points too. You're usually not promoting anything that sells for more than just a few $100s each. So it's very hard to get to $10,000 a month with traditional affiliate marketing. You have to just sell so much. So here's option number two. Option number two fixes that problem of low margins. You're actually able to make much higher margins. Option number two is you go and build all of this yourself. You create the products, you create the sales videos, the email follow-ups, you build the phone, you create everything, okay? You create the entire sales system. Now, if you want to do this, again, you're going to have to write sales copy or find someone who does, and they're not going to be cheap. Going to need to know how to create your own products, okay? And creating your own products, I've now created over 50 of my own products. These days, it's not that hard, but I will tell you in the very beginning, it was incredibly hard, okay? Because I'd never done it before, and it would take literally weeks, sometimes months, just to create one information product. How to create a sales funnel? Well, You're going to have to build all of that if you choose this option. You're going to have to put all of that together. You're going to need to get merchant accounts, shopping carts, customer support, deal with refunds, chargebacks, constantly be testing new different offers against each other, different versions of a sales video, for example. Setting up automated webinars, all of that stuff. If you choose to create your own products, your own sales systems, this is what you have to look forward to. Now, we have a lot of people who do choose that option. Okay, with my company Mobe, we have a website called mobemarketplace.com. Think of this as like a ClickBank. It is our platform. The difference is all the products, the information products on this platform, they're related to the business training niche. So the people who put their product on our platform, that's what they do. Okay, they have to go and create all the products, the sales funnels, and every single one of them, I know many of these people, they say, this is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. Okay, and most people, if they try and do this for themselves from the very beginning, it's often a terrible mistake because there's just so much to learn. It's not just traffic, you have to learn everything else as well. So I do not recommend this for the newbie. Here's a funny slide. This is by a guy I respect a lot called Rich Schefren. And it's a famous slide he has in one of his presentations. But there's you in the middle. If you want to go and do everything in your online business, like create all the products, the customer support, everything, these are all the little individual things that you need to take care of. Now, just looking at this, how ridiculous is it to think that you can do everything yourself? Okay, I mean, just about no one could do all of that. Okay, there's so much work to do. So this is not the option I recommend. Okay, this is not the option I recommend. I don't recommend traditional affiliate marketing. I do not recommend you creating all of this yourself, because if you do, your margins are going to be great. You're going to make 100% of the money, okay, from what you're selling. But it's so much work to build it all from scratch. It really is. So here's what I recommend instead. This is the third option, which if you will utilize this option, it will give you everything you want. High margins, big commissions, and also a lot of the work is done for you. A lot of the product creation, customer support, all of that stuff is done for you. And that is called high ticket affiliate marketing, otherwise known as HTAM. Okay, high ticket affiliate marketing. In fact, I wrote a book on this called Limitless, which you might even have heard of, you might even have it. This is the book I wrote on high ticket affiliate marketing. And it's basically a manual, a guide for how someone can get into the high ticket affiliate marketing industry and generate big commissions from home. Now, by the way, if you are currently going through the 21 steps, okay, if you've got your login details, reach out to your coach. Make sure that you go through those initial few steps at a bare minimum, because once you complete step 3, I will send you a copy of this book, a physical copy of the book. It's over 200 pages. I will send this to you in the mail to your home anywhere in the world, whether you're in Australia, America, Asia. I will actually send you the book in the mail once you complete step 3 of the 21 steps. Now, if you're not in the 21 steps, I'll tell you at the end how you can get into the 21 steps as well. Okay, but getting back to the high ticket affiliate marketing model, so we have a front end. Okay, this is the front end of the funnel. We offer inexpensive, valuable products, low risk to the customer, and then we have a back end. Okay, the back end refers to our higher priced, more valuable products, which we can market to our front end customers. With high ticket affiliate marketing, here's what you're going to love about it. You could make $1,000 plus per sale. $1,000 plus per sale. If your goal is to get to $10,000 a month or more, how many of these sales do you need to get to that goal? You need 10. Okay, that's it. You need 10. And how many is that per week? Well, it's like 2 and 2.5, basically. A little bit more than 2. Do you think that you can make 2 sales? If you have the right sales system, do you think that you can get 2 sales per week, like one every 3 days, effectively, and make $1,000 per sale? Can you see yourself getting to $10,000 per month or more? If you have the right sales system, it's possible. Okay, it definitely is. So here's what the traditional affiliate marketing model looks like on the left. You're getting commissions on front-end sales only. That's the big downside of traditional affiliate marketing. And on the right, we have high ticket affiliate marketing. This is where you're able to make commissions on the back end for no extra work. Okay, so you're able to make up to $1,000 or more per sale on the back end. High ticket affiliate marketing keeps you, the affiliate, involved with the back end sales. Traditional affiliate marketing cuts you out. Okay, so which of these two would you rather be in? Definitely it's high ticket affiliate marketing. That's where you want to be. You have the best of both worlds. Okay, the best of traditional affiliate marketing and creating your own systems. You got high margins, but without all the work creating the products and sales funnels. So it truly is the best of both worlds. Pros, margins are good, making good healthy margins. And you've also got up to $1,000 per sale, even more. You don't have to create the products, the sales system that you utilize or you leverage. It's built for you, it's ready for use. The cons, I can't really think of too many. Yes, you still need to generate traffic, but for any online business, you're always going to need to generate traffic, okay? You're always going to need to do that, and with the right training, that's not hard, okay? So there's a lot of good things about high-ticket affiliate marketing. Getting to $10,000 a month when you're able to make $1,000 per sale or more, it's not really that difficult. I want to show you a few different case studies. These are people that over the years, these are just some of them. It's like a tiny little snippet of all the people that I could show you. But these are people who decided to leverage the high-ticket affiliate marketing system, otherwise known as the MOB marketing system. They decided to leverage it and make money with it. Now, we don't call these people affiliates, we actually call them consultants, but it effectively means the same thing. So a MOB consultant is the same thing as a MOB affiliate, except they have high ticket on the back end. So, for example, David and Samantha Lantos, they made a $1,250 commission with this system. Linda Gold made a $1,250 sale. Alex Smith, Jeffrey Bigley. You'll notice that the amount, some of them are a little bit higher, $3,300, $8,800. People from all over the world. I'm talking America, obviously, that's one of our bigger markets. We have close to half of all our customers there. But also people in the UK, people in Australia, people all over Asia. We have people all over the world who've leveraged this system. Darryl Bundy, 78 years young, he's already made over $40,000 with this high-ticket affiliate marketing system. Catherine Munch, or Katie Munch, she had one sale that did over $20,000, okay, or one customer, I should say, who got quite a few different high-ticket offers on the back end. She made over $20,000 from one sale. Nimi Patel, multiple times. All of these people have done this multiple times. But you can see when the amounts, this is what they're making per sale. Okay, so I'm not showing you all of their earnings, I'm showing you per sale on some of their better sales. But when you're making this kind of money, thousands of dollars per sale, getting to $10,000 per month, it's not really that difficult. It really isn't. Okay, a lot of this has to do with transaction size. Okay, and by the way, I said that I could show you a lot more. I could literally, for the next 5 hours, just take you through case studies like that. We've paid out a combined total of over $67 million. So you do the math on that. $67 million. How many people have made commissions? It's a lot. Okay, it's a lot. If you want to be introduced to some of these people and find out a little bit more about how they're doing it, just write this down. Don't go there now because I want you to focus on this training. Okay, we're almost done, but I want you to write this down and go there after the training. Go to mobinspiration.com. And if you opt in, if you put in your email address, each day I'll send you different case studies of people who are making these high-ticket commissions. Okay? But when you're able to make $1,000 per sale, getting to $10,000 per month, it's quite easy. Here's some people who've been doing it for a while. Shakir's been doing it now since early 2014. He really started taking it seriously. At the time of doing this training, he's done over 3.3 million. Paul Lynch from the UK, over 2.3 million. John Chow from California, and he also lives in Canada, over 2 million. Adeline Suganto from Australia, over 300,000. Unique, he's now living in Mexico, over 226,000. Nick Pratt in the UK, over 199,000. George from, I always forget where George is from, but he's He's from somewhere in Europe, over 198,000. Aikun Chan from Singapore, okay, over 169,000. And Aikun will tell you herself, she will tell you herself that she's not a technical person whatsoever, and that's fine. She's still been able to make very good money with this. Chris and Susan Beasley in the UK, 161k. Ernest Lim in Sydney, Australia, over 116. So I can go on and on. Deborah Robertson, a retired school teacher, had never done anything like this before. So far over 73,000. So we have people all around the world who've been able to make these high-ticket commissions. And this whole thing started, just so you know, a little bit of trivia, this started in 2011. That's when I first created the MOB marketing system, okay, which was my system, my high-ticket affiliate marketing system that other people could plug into and use. And when I did create it, I started making really good money with it. Okay, this back in really early 2011. And people saw that, and they started asking me this. They said, Matt, what are you doing? Like, how are you getting these kind of results? And I said, well, I've created a system that allows me to make up to $1,000 per sale, and sometimes even more. And they said, great, like, how do you do it? Can you show us how to create it? So I tried to show them, and as soon as I did, they said, I don't want to do that. That looks like a lot of work. Okay, I don't want to do that because I don't want to spend the next year of my life trying to do what you've done. But is there some way that I could use your system? So I started off by letting people use it. The first guy who I allowed to use it, his name was Troy, and Troy was from Sydney, Australia. So I remember this quite clearly. Troy, he said, okay, I'll pay you some money to use this system. I said, all right, here's what it's going to be. And he started using it, and he actually generated his first high-ticket commission with it. So he was really happy about that. And I thought, okay, well, maybe I can let some other people use it. So people would actually pay to use the mode marketing system, but then they wouldn't have to go and create all the sales systems that I showed you tonight. And it completely if I'm being honest with you, it completely took me by surprise. If I went back to 2011 right now, when I created this, if you had asked me, do you think that this is going to go on to pay out over $67 million in commissions over the next few years? I would have laughed. I wouldn't have thought that was even possible. But it did. In 2011, things started taking off. 2012, we paid out close to $1 million in commissions. And then from 2013, 2014, 15, 2016, it just went up and up and up. So back then I couldn't have imagined how successful it would be and how many people would make good money with it.
Now, so far we've already paid out over $100 million.
Here's my question to you. Would you be interested in being a part of the next $33 million that we pay out? Would you be interested in receiving some of that money? If we train you, will you take this system, the mode marketing system, use it, send clicks to it, do what these other people have done that I introduced you to tonight? Will you be prepared to do that so you can actually earn commissions of $1,000 and up? Okay, I want to tell you a little bit more about it. How are we going to get there? These are the things that I'm focused on right now. Leverage. We need the right consultants on board. When I say consultants, I'm talking about affiliates. Remember, that's our word for affiliates. We need the right people, that could potentially be you, who see the value, are prepared to put in the time, effort. Okay, it doesn't require much time at all. I mean, 30 minutes a day minimum to start is about what we're looking for. But we need to get the right people on board who can take this system and help us advertise it. And in exchange, we'll pay them good commissions. I'm focused on building a team of people, serious, committed people, motivating them by offering them a share in the rewards. In other words, offering them the high ticket commissions of $1,000 or more. MOB is always looking for new talent to help advertise by utilizing the MOB marketing system. And in exchange, if you're willing to help advertise, I will pay you big commissions of $1,000 and up. Okay, so when you become a MOB consultant, really you are becoming a MOB affiliate for our high ticket affiliate marketing system. Okay, you leverage the proven MOB marketing system, but you don't have to go and create the products, the selling systems, the phone teams. You don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is generate leads, okay, or generate traffic. And we show you how. You have all the products you could ever need to promote and earn commissions with. And really, it's just a turnkey business system. You put leads in the front end, okay, or you pour them into the funnel, and we turn them into high-ticket commissions for you. Okay, that's what we're very good at. That's how we paid out the $67 million in commissions. So again, no products to create. That's all done for you. No sales systems to create. We've already created all of that for you. No customer service or admin paperwork to worry about. Get back in sales too. You can make multiple commissions from the same customer. You get to do all of that. Now, once you get involved with the system, and I'll tell you about the investment in just a moment, but once you get involved with the system and you start utilizing it, there's the MOB monthly consultant fee as well. And I'll tell you what you get with that. So it's $19.95 per month. Okay, now you don't need to worry about that until you've completed the 21-step system. Okay, because you don't need to even worry about that until you've actually got the training first to know what you're going to do. Most of you on this training right now, you are going through the 21-step training program. If you're not, in just a moment I'll tell you how you can get involved in that. But this is a training program where every single day you have a video lesson, you're working with a coach on the phone. You have a personally assigned coach who knows what they're talking about. They've been doing this business for a long time, and they are training you, getting you ready. Once you complete the 21 steps, then you're able to start going and promoting and start making good money. We ask that you go through the 21 steps first because we want to train you on exactly what you're going to be doing. Okay, so the monthly consultant program is $19.95 per month. Again, you don't need to worry about that until you're in a position ready to promote after completing the 21 steps. That could be several weeks from now, depending on how quickly you go through. But for that, here's what you get. You get your back office access and all of your links, the monthly consultant insider newsletter. Okay, that's delivered to your door. This is a newsletter which I actually write, and we also have our top earning consultants write as well. And we send this to your doorstep every month. That's included. Okay, so that's full of really good, valuable tips, strategies that you can use to go and make more commissions. Weekly live webinars. So we're doing live training with our top earners every single week. Okay, you can learn what they're doing and how you can do that in your business too. You have the dedicated sales team working on your behalf. You also have access to the MOB community, other people just like you who got involved in this program. Some of them are brand new, some of them have been doing this for over a year and made six figures with it. You have access to all of those people, okay? And really, you also have our whole team of staff, which is over 180 staff so far with MOB. Largely a virtual team. We have staff in America, in the UK, in Asia, all over the world really. So you have our whole team effectively running this sales system for you. And again, what you're focused on is generating traffic. So we take you through the 21-step training first, okay, and then you're ready to start generating traffic and start earning really good money. Okay, so who's this for? Is this for you or not? I'm going to tell you who's this for and who's it not for, because this is not for everyone. Okay, so let me tell you who it's for. Number one, if you've been spending the last few months or possibly years struggling online because you've never had your own high converting sales system, this is for you. It's no wonder that you've been struggling. You haven't had a high converting sales system. This will give you that. This will instantly give you that. If you're willing to put in a minimum of 30 minutes a day sending traffic to your MOB consultant links, in other words, your MOB affiliate links, we train you on how to do this after you complete the 21 steps. 21 steps will train you on the more fundamental, foundational things you need to know, and then we'll train you on the traffic after that. If you don't yet have any of your own products or coaching programs, this is for you. It gives you all of that instantly. You don't have to spend a year or more creating it all from scratch. And if you're not yet at the stage where you're ready to set up your own merchant accounts, get a customer support desk, phone rooms, all of that, and you'd rather my company handles all of that for you, then this is for you. Who's this not for? So if you're already making $10,000 or more per month, and you already have everything that I've revealed to you tonight, then maybe this isn't for you. But even if you are, you might consider this as another income stream. Okay, if you have your own phone room set up, okay, so you have people who are working for you on the phone, selling for you, you've got all of that dialed in and running smoothly, making you $1,000 commissions or more, maybe this isn't for you. But here's the important one. If you think this is one of those push-button software programs that's going to make you $1 million by next week with absolutely no work, I will be very upfront with you and tell you it's not, and you shouldn't get this, okay? For this to work, you will need to actually do some work, okay? You will need to send some traffic. So this is the sales system, but you still need to generate traffic. I just want to be upfront with you about that. So the program is called the MOB Marketing System. And it shows you how to succeed and dominate with an internet business. It also allows you to generate those high-ticket commissions of $1,000 and up. The really good thing about this system is not only can you start using it to earn those commissions, but you can learn while you earn. You can actually go through the training that's provided in it, and you can educate yourself on everything you need to know about succeeding with an online business. Here's just some of the training programs that are included with it. So when you get access to the Mode Marketing System tonight, you will also get access to this course, My Email Marketing Empire. This course is over 8 hours of video content, and it shows you exactly how to go and build an email list and then how to monetize that list. The greatest asset that you will develop as an internet marketer is your list. I'm sure you've heard that before. The money is in the list. Well, this program will show you everything you need to know about building your own email list and making good money with it. Now, you'll also be able to sell this for $194. And as part of the MOB marketing system, you will be able to earn 90% commissions with it. That's $174.60 every time that this is sold. That's 90%, okay? So you're getting practically all the money, but you don't have to spend all the time creating the product, the sales letters, any of that. So you get access to the product so you can go through it as well. Here's the next one. This one's called How to Build a Funded Proposal. This training program, again, over 8 hours of video content, this will show you how to create your own sales funnel. Okay, so if you do want to learn how to create your own sales funnel, this video program also has PDF written text as well that you can print off and read through. It will show you step by step exactly how to do that, everything. Retails for $194. As part of the Mode Marketing System, you can also earn 90% commissions with it. Affiliate Bonus Domination. This one is a really valuable training program. Again, over 8 hours of video content. This retails for over $291. You can earn 90% commissions with it. Okay, so every time that you get a sale, you'll earn over $261. This program is all about how you can promote other products as an affiliate and offer your own bonus as an incentive to buy, even if you don't have your own products yourself. I'll show you how to still use this strategy. Last time I used this strategy, I was promoting someone's product. I ended up coming second out of all of their affiliates. They had many thousands, and this was a major international contest. First prize was an Audi R8 sports car worth over $100,000. Now, I just fell short by a few sales, so I came second. I got a nice Rado watch. I definitely wanted the car more, but this program will show you how I did it. Okay, and it will show you how you can also do it to promote other people's programs and just make a lot more sales. It's a really good program. The OPT formula. So OPT stands for other people's time. This will show you how to stand out from the competition, maximize your profits by actually outsourcing a lot of the work to create your business, like creating your irresistible bonus offers, for example. You can do that, even building websites, hiring staff. So again, you get to earn 90% commissions with this, plus you get access to all the training in the program itself. This is the one, though, that I really want you to pay attention to. As part of the My Marketing System, you're also going to get access to Traffic Masters Academy. This is the only traffic program on the market that shows you what real affiliates have done to earn millions of dollars in documented commissions with this same system that I'm telling you about tonight with the MOB High Ticket Affiliate Marketing Program. These are all the top earners in MOB. Okay, they actually created this program. They each recorded a module. There's about 8 hours of video content in this. But you actually get access to this system yourself. You can go through all of their training, learn it all. Okay? And as part of this product, you actually get ongoing webinar training just about every night of the week. This is a really, really valuable thing, because we want to make sure that when you get started with the Mode Marketing System tonight, that you've got ongoing support. Okay, so even 2 months from now, you're still getting ongoing support. As part of this program, you get access to all of these webinars for life. Okay, you get to show up to the webinars, ask any questions you have, get direct, clear answers. So you get access to all of these trainings. Again, there are most nights of the week. When you take action, you get the Mode Marketing System. We will give you access to this calendar, though, after you complete the 21-step training. Okay, because we want you to focus on the 21 steps first. Here's another product you get, the Mode Licensing Kit. This is another product you can sell. This is all about licensing other people's products. So I've made tens of millions of dollars with licensing over the years. I've licensed some of our own products, for example. This product will teach you all about that. Okay, if you want to learn how, it's included. Those are just some of the programs with the Mode Marketing System. They are the main ones, though. Those are the main core programs you get. But you'll notice that many of them pay 90% commissions. Now, that's on the front end. Let's talk about the high ticket offers, though, that are offered on the back end. So I'm going to show you with the Mode Marketing System, which you're going to be able to get in just a moment. I'm also going to show you how you can make those $1,000 commissions on the back end, and that's with us doing the selling for you. So if you refer someone to one of our lead capture pages and they buy a product, one of the programs we offer on the back end is called 10,000 Leads in 100 Days. This is a program where there's 100 videos, and each video goes for anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. And it shows you literally how I generated over 10,000 leads in less than 100 days. It shows you where I placed the ad, what the ad said, what I spent on the ad, how many leads I got from the ad, how much profit I made from the ad, everything. This is like you were in my office when I was recording the course, looking over my shoulder and seeing exactly where I advertise. Now, when we sell this for you, you actually get a $1,000 commission. You make $1,000 right away. Okay, so that's an example of one of the high ticket commissions that you can make. Here's another one. We actually have a film studio, so this is more of a service where if someone gets this service through your link, let's say you refer a client and they end up purchasing one of our video packages, these go right up to $10,000 per day. Your commission on that is $3,333. Okay, so you don't need too many sales of that to start having a great month. Here's another one. This one's another service we offer. If you have someone buy this through your link, you actually make $3,333. It's basically a service where they will get to co-write a book with me. And in reality, I actually write 99% of it, but then they get to use it as if they wrote the book themselves with me as their co-author. You make a $3,333 commission of this particular service when you have the Mode Marketing System. Here's another one. This one's called the Done For You webinar. We actually build an automated Done For You webinar for clients. If one of your clients gets this, you're going to make a $3,333 commission. Now, you don't need to remember what all of these programs are. I'm just showing you just a few of them, just so you see these are some of the programs offered on the back end, and these are the kind of commissions that you're able to make with them. Okay, so that's the Mode Marketing System. Now, the retail value of the Mode Marketing System is $2,497. For what it is ridiculously cheap. And just think about that for a second. If you're able to make $1,000 per commission or more, which I just showed you can do more than $1,000 per sale. How many sales do you need before you've covered everything that you pay to get the Mode Marketing System? You don't need that many. You need a few. You need like 3 sales, which isn't that hard to get. As long as you follow our training and you put in the effort, it's really not that hard to get. But I got a question for you. It's $2,497. If there was a way, and I'm not yet saying there is, but if there was a way that you could get this entire system for free, and I mean all access to those products you're looking at on your screen right now, the ability to earn $1,000 commissions or more, Would you be interested? Would you be interested in getting this for free? Now, I'm getting a lot of comments. I'm getting a lot of yeses and capitals. Okay, I'm not going to give it to you completely for free, okay, but I am going to give it to you in a way where you are getting it completely for free if you're willing to do something else. Okay, let me explain what I mean by that. Have you ever been up late at night and you turn on the TV and an infomercial comes on? You know those kind, it could be 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, and you turn it on and there's some fancy new exercise equipment, and there's models who have great bodies and they're using this piece of exercise equipment. It just looks so easy. Okay, they make it look so easy. And you think, you know what, I'm going to get that. Okay, I'm going to get that. So you pick up the phone and you actually order this piece of exercise equipment, or at least you can imagine yourself doing so. So it arrives in the mail. You start using it, and it's not as easy as they made it sound. It does require a bit of effort, a bit of work, but still, it's not that hard. But what usually happens to most people who invest in that fancy piece of exercise equipment, what usually happens to it a month later? What usually happens is, if they can fold it up and put it under the bed, they will. Or it becomes, like you see here in the picture, it becomes like a clothesline, which they're not really using that much anymore. This is what happens. Now, why is this? Why do people spend money on that fancy piece of equipment that they fully intend to use and then they don't use it? Is it because the piece of equipment doesn't work? What do you guys think? Do you think it's because the treadmill, in this case, doesn't work and doesn't help someone become more fit? Of course not. It's not the treadmill. It's not the piece of equipment. The piece of equipment works fine. It's just that the person who was using it wasn't committed enough. They didn't stick with it. They didn't have enough discipline, and just bad habits crept in. It all comes back to mindset. Okay, that's what it is. It all comes back to mindset and the person using it. And here's what I don't want. Okay, I don't want you to get the Mode Marketing System tonight and not use it, because that would just be a sad waste of potential. You have the potential right now to 1 year from now to have made over $100,000 with the Mode Marketing System. Every single one of you on this call. In fact, you can even do a lot more than that. Now, by law, I can't promise you that you're going to do that, because I don't know how serious you're going to take it. I don't know if it's going to be like a piece of exercise equipment that you fold up and put under your bed a week later from now. But I want to make sure that doesn't happen, okay? Because I also know that you probably bought different internet marketing products before and not used all of them. The last thing I want is for that to happen with the Mode Marketing System. This is too valuable for you to get tonight and then not use. So I want to do everything that I can to make sure that when you get started tonight with the Mode Marketing System, you also have the right mindset, the right discipline, the right approach, so that you follow through and you get amazing results with it. I want you to get amazing results, because when you make money with it, I also make money too. We make money together, okay? But if you're not getting results, neither am I. I want to make sure you do really well. So I am going to ask that instead of investing in the Mode Marketing System, you invest in yourself with another program I have, which will create long-term success. Let me tell you about that. It's called the Silver Masterclass Training. Now, the Silver Masterclass Training, this is what it's going to give you, okay? I understand that you're excited to make the $1,000 commissions and more. Okay, that's what you want. But I'm going to give you what you need through the Silver Masterclass Training. This training will show you mindset secrets. Mindset secrets of the world's most successful entrepreneurs. I'm talking about people who become billionaires. How do they think differently from the masses? And how can you adopt some of their mindset secrets as your own? Why entrepreneurs fail, and how to ensure you don't make their same mistakes. Okay, so how to make sure that you actually succeed with this. Identifying and then leveraging your natural money-making strengths. Every single one of you on this webinar right now, you have natural talents, things that you are naturally good at. You should focus on your strengths in your business, not on making your weaknesses average. Focus on your strengths. That's the way you win. So through this Silver Masterclass Training, I'll show you how to do all of that. Silver Masterclass Training will also give you crystal clear clarity on your business, your financial and life goals, and also will help you map out a plan to achieving them. Okay, so the Silver Masterclass is really about how to start and grow the right business for you that gives you complete personal and financial freedom. This is my foundational program, and it's one of the most valuable products I've ever created in the last 7-8 years that I've been doing this. There's 8 modules, and module 1 will show you entrepreneur secrets they don't want to tell you, so the importance of knowing why you want to be an entrepreneur. For example, the top 20 reasons startup businesses fail. I show you all the mistakes that business owners make so that you can avoid them and make sure that you're successful with the system you're getting tonight. Getting everything you want out of your business, module 2. So we show you how to create a custom blueprint of your ideal business and lifestyle. If you could have everything you want in life, what would it be? And then how do you create a business that will get you everything you want? Questions you must ask yourself before you even start your business. What does it really take to build a big business? We'll look at the common characteristics of successful entrepreneurs. How does someone become a multi-millionaire or a billionaire? How do they think differently? We cover all of that. Module 4, unlock and leverage your profit-making strengths. Module 5, choosing your $1 million niche. Module 6, designing and building your lucrative business model. Module 7, choosing a winning product and offer. And Module 8 is all about hitting and exceeding all your financial and personal targets. If your goal is to make $10,000 per month or $120,000 per year, how are you going to hit those targets? Module 8 will show you. Okay, now once you go through the Silver Masterclass training, you will also be able to get a certificate and certified badge to display on your website and your marketing material. And this is worth a lot because this shows that you are a Silver certified consultant. Okay, so if someone is thinking about getting a Mobe product through you and they see this badge, it gives you a lot more credibility. Now also, every time that we sell this program to one of your leads, you make $1,250 per sale. Also included in it is the done for you emails as well. This is for the monthly consultant people. You also get this too. So if you struggle to write emails to promote your business, every single day my copywriter writes an email that you can copy, paste, send out. Okay, that's included with it. So that's the Silver Masterclass. This is an amazing program. I'm really proud of this program because I put a lot of effort into it, and this is really, this is, for getting the mindset right, it's critical. It's critical. If you have this, if you have the Silver Masterclass, this will help you with the mindset. If you can pair this up with the Mobe marketing system, now you have everything you need. You've got the system, and you've also got the program, the training program that will show you how to make sure that you don't self-sabotage and buy that piece of exercise equipment that 1 week from now you're not using. This program will make sure that you have long-lasting change and that you go on to get amazing results with the Mobe marketing system. Okay, so it's $24.97, the Mobe marketing system. I said I'm going to give it to you for free when you invest in the Silver Masterclass. What I'm doing here is, I know you want the Mobe marketing system, the commissions. I'm selling you on what you want, but I'm giving you what you need, and that's the Silver Masterclass. Now you can get all of this at mobesystem.com. Do me a favor and just go to that website right now, mobesystem.com. Pull up a browser or open a tab, mobesystem.com. Everything that I just went through is there in writing. Okay, so while I'm talking to you, you can fill out your name, email, phone number, country, all of those details. Just start filling that out right now. I'm going to keep on going because I'm not done yet. I'm going to be offering you a few more bonuses too. I like to offer fast action bonuses because people who move fast, people who take action, those are the ones who succeed in business. So here's what you're getting. Okay, so far, this is what you're getting so far. With the Silver Masterclass, it's $24.97. That's the value, that's what we charge for it. It's $924 per year for the done for you emails. That part you get for free. You don't have to pay for the done for you emails. So I'm going to give that to you as a free bonus. The other bonus I'm going to give you is the Mobe marketing system itself. The Mobe marketing system retails for $24.97. I'm going to give that to you for free. Included in that is My Email Marketing Empire. Okay, that's the course that you'll be able to earn 90% commissions with. How to build a funded proposal, affiliate bonus domination. The resale rights on all of these programs is worth in the thousands. I'm going to give you access to those products and the resale rights all included. Okay, so total value is $28,900. And if you think about that number for a second, if you're wondering, well, is it really worth that much? Well, how long would it take for you to create all of those products? My Email Marketing Empire, Funded Proposal, each of them is close to 8 hours of video content. I think they're actually 10 hours. It would take literally over a year. Okay, I know because I went through it, I created all of it. It takes a long time. This really is worth over $28,000. You can get it tonight for $24.97. Okay, $24.97 when you go to mobesystem.com. Notice there may be a link that appears below this if my tech guy set it up right, so there should be a link appearing below this right now. You can also just click on that link. Otherwise, just go to mobesystem.com and you can get all of this. Okay, I'm not done yet. I'm going to give you one more bonus. I'm going to give you one more bonus because I want to remove any excuse for you not taking action tonight. I am very certain that if you invest in this training, if you get the Mode Marketing System, which allows you to make those $1,000 commissions, and you get the Silver Masterclass, which will help you with all the mindset, it will help you get that critical part of the equation right. With those two programs combined, I am very confident that you can do extremely well with this system. But I want to offer you one more fast action bonus because I want to remove any excuse for inaction. I want to see you take action if you really want this. I want to also offer you the Gold Masterclass training program. Now, here's how it works. The Silver Masterclass is our foundational program. This is one of our main products that we promote because an entrepreneur, the first thing they should invest in is their mindset. They've got to get that part of the equation right. The Silver Masterclass helps them with that. The next program in our core curriculum is the Gold Masterclass training. And I want to tell you about Gold. Gold is more expensive because it's got so much value packed into it. What's Gold about? Let me tell you. Gold is all about how to build a six-figure business that consistently generates sales with a proven customer acquisition process. The customer acquisition processes that I've learned over the last 7-8 years that have generated over $100 million in revenue for my companies and also allowed us to pay out over $67 million in commissions. It's all contained in the Gold Masterclass training. Okay, so who's this program for? Well, when we sell this to one of your leads and you make the commission with it, the people who would be interested would be any business owner who wants to increase their profits, which is practically all of them. Okay, so these are the kind of questions we ask. Are you spending more money than you're bringing in and struggling to keep your head above water? Have you lost passion for your business and you're just going through the motions? Has your marketing fallen behind the times? Are you leaving money on the table by not selling more to your existing customers? Those are the kind of questions. If people can answer yes, Gold is for them. Gold has 8 modules. Okay, each module goes for anywhere from 60 to 90 minutes. All up, this is 10 hours of video training, and also it comes with detailed manuals as well. It is an incredibly valuable program. It takes you through everything. How to put in place that customer acquisition process, put in place irresistible offers, develop follow-up strategies, everything. Now, this program, you don't need to go through it right away. Okay, you can put this aside and focus on the Mode Marketing System, making money with it. And also I recommend going through the Silver Masterclass. When you're ready, you'll be able to go through this program. But in the meantime, we will also be offering this program to your leads, to your clients, and every time they say yes, that they want it and they invest in it, you will make a $2,500 commission with it. Okay, so it's a more expensive, more valuable program, but it also pays you much bigger commissions. Okay, so that's what Gold is. Now, Gold retails for $4,997. Okay, so $2,500 commissions you're going to get with this program. I am going to give you the entire Gold Masterclass training program as a free bonus when you take action tonight and you go to mobesystem.com. Okay, you can get all of this together. It's a one-time offer. I will offer this tonight. This is a special offer I'm doing, and I'm doing this because, again, I want to remove any excuse that you have for not taking action tonight. I want to just give you everything you're possibly going to need to really get your business off to a fast start and to get to $10,000 a month or more. Okay, so again, you can go to mobesystem.com. I actually laid out all of this in writing on that page too, at mobesystem.com, so you can see it all, read through it, and then take action immediately. Okay? Now, another bonus I'm also going to give you. I'm going to give you 3 private 30-minute sessions with one of our senior coaches as well. So they will get on the phone with you. Our senior business coaches, they have a lot more experience than just our normal business coaches. Our normal business coaches are great. They can certainly show you how to get to 6 figures per year. But our senior business coaches, they show you how to take things to the next level. I'm going to give you 3 private 30-minute sessions with a senior business coach. The way this will work is, as you're going through the 21 steps, these will be given to you in the more advanced steps. On top of that, I'm going to give you done-for-you articles. This is a service we have where we give you new articles that you can put on your blog or you can use in your marketing. You don't have to write them. We actually have our team of content writers writing them for you. This is normally $97 a month. This is free for life for you, as long as you are in this program that I'm offering you tonight, and you're also covering the monthly consultant fee, which you do at the end of the 21 steps. Okay?
So you'll also get access to the Get More Customers training. Now, this was taken from a 3-day live event we did in Las Vegas, where we had some of the top business experts who've been able to generate many leads and many clients and scaled multi-million-dollar operations, and they came and presented on stage at this event. It was called, again, the Get More Customers live event. Now, we recorded the entire thing in high definition. We then took all of those recordings, we put them onto a course, and I would like to send you a free copy of this course when you take action today as a free bonus. So you'll get the Get More Customers live event recordings as a free bonus.
Now, here's also what I'm going to do. Tonight, when you take action, I'm also going to give you the Gold Inner Circle for a month for free. I'm going to give you a free month trial. Now, this is normally $64 a month. So it's actually 2 newsletters. It includes the Gold Inner Circle newsletter and the Silver Inner Circle newsletter. I write the content in these personally, okay, not all of it, because we also have some guest authors as well, but I write a lot of it myself, and this arrives in the mail once per month, so we will send this to your home. I'm going to give you a free trial for 1 month. Again, it's normally $64 a month. I'm going to send this to you in the next 30 days when you take action tonight. If you decide you want to continue with it, it's $64 per month, but that's completely up to you. If you decide it's not for you for whatever reason, let us know. You can cancel it. No obligation. But again, I'm going to let you try it for free for 1 month. Okay, so if you want all of this, go to mobesystem.com right now, and you can get it all. It's all there, all laid out on one page, so you can see everything. Take action right now. Okay, so that's the Gold Masterclass. That's what's included with the Gold Masterclass. I'm sure you can see why we actually offer this for $4,997. That's the retail value on the Gold Masterclass, because there's a lot of value packed into it. I'm giving you the entire thing for free when you take action tonight at mobesystem.com. Okay, so just to go through this again, so you're going to get everything in the Silver Masterclass. You're going to get the Mob Marketing System, which normally sells for $2,497, absolutely free, and you get everything included in the Mob Marketing System. The Gold Masterclass itself, which retails for close to $5,000, you get all of that too, as well. You get a free 1-month trial of the Gold Inner Circle as well. Everything that you could possibly need. Total retail value of everything you see here is $39,122. You can get all of this here on tonight's webinar at mobesystem.com for $24.97. Okay, that's it. It is a complete bargain. I'm giving you all of this because I want to see you do really, really well. Okay, as a Mob consultant, I want to see you go and make a lot of money, have a lot of success, do extremely well, Everything that you see here will allow you to do really well. You've got the mindset covered with the Silver Masterclass. The Gold Masterclass is just an incredibly valuable bonus. You can also make $2,500 commissions on that. And then all the products included with the Mode Marketing System too. There's just a lot here. I mean, I glanced over a lot of it very quickly just because of time, but there's a lot here. Okay, so that's all at mobesystem.com. Remember what we said at the start of the training. I said to you, traffic plus conversions equals sales. You're going to make sure that your sales is greater than your ad budget. Okay? The most important part of this whole thing is the conversion. Okay? It's the selling system that you have in place. That's where you got to start. You get that part right, and then just learn how to generate traffic. We're going to show you how to do that when you get through the 21 steps. And you got everything you need to go and do extremely well in this business. Now, by the way, if you're not in the 21 steps yet, what will actually happen is when you go to mobesystem.com and you take advantage of this special offer right now, you fill out your details, you go to the next page, you complete it, I'm actually going to reach out to you or have one of my team members reach out to you, and we will actually get you started with the 21 steps. We'll tell you how to get started. We'll give you the links you need to get started. And then you can also go through the 21-step training too. If you're already in the 21 steps, then take action right now. Go to mobesystem.com, take action now, and then reach out to your coach and tell them you took action. Okay, tell them you took action, and then they're going to make sure that through the rest of the coaching, they really focus on helping you get results with this program. Okay? So just think, you can spend a few years of your life and hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to create all of this, or you can make the smart and easy decision to invest in this special offer and finally start making the money that you deserve. Okay, so get started right now, mobesystem.com. Thanks everyone, I truly appreciate you being on the call. I look forward to meeting you at a future live event. I'd love to be able to hand you a big check at one of our live events. So remember, just focus on doing the things each day which bring in the money. Our coaches will show you what those things are, but they are placing ads and utilizing this system. You got everything that you need to do well. Now all you need to do is consistently go and promote, consistently get traffic, and we'll show you how to do that. Okay, so thanks a lot everyone. Take action and good night.